Hello survivors, I'm the Survivalist, and welcome to a new series for the channel, Wildermyth. So, the last poll I put up was debating between two games, Potioncraft and Wildermyth here. Now, these games aren't really probably going to be well known or people really actively seeking videos on them, and I didn't even pick them up thinking I would do them on the channel. But as I've been going through, I kind of wanted to throw in another series more for myself, and just maybe a little bit of a complete shake-up of what I normally do. So I put it in your guys' hands on either Potioncraft, which I had tried the demo of before, I did enjoy, but was kind of unsure if I'd have a whole series there, and Wildermyth. And the votes were heavily leaning towards Wildermyth, so we're going to hop in, see what it's like. This is going to kind of be like a tabletop RPG in a way. Once we get playing, I'm sure it'll look a little bit more familiar, or people are going to recognize stuff a bit more. So it looks like, yeah, a bunch of different campaigns you can do, all unlocked after the tutorial, which I'm guessing is this one. So a 3-chapter story geared towards new players, face off against the implacable Gorgon leader, Ulstrix. Okay, so can't change the main enemy, difficulty is, adventure is standard, storyteller is, I guess you're easy, tragic hero, brutal, combat unforgiving, if you survive unscathed, walking lunch. We'll just do adventure because that's the standard. There is mod support and there is a workshop, so if you guys want a customizable and mod stuff, just on Steam Workshop and that, there's probably all kinds out there for it, so that's kind of good to know. And I think we're set to just should I do a carved in stone? Okay, not recommend for your first playthrough campaign. You know what? No, I will not. I will actually heed the game's warnings there, so we'll hop into things. The reason why I picked this one up is because there was another game that I had seen a little bit of called For the King that I decided to pick up and play, and I really enjoyed that, but I don't know if I would have been able to get, again, kind of have a series with it. So this is more just one of my, let's call it my avoid burnout tips, because one of the things about trying to do videos as I do, and even on YouTube. Oh, okay, so it looks like I only kind of have the three... Oh, no, actually, I could do a lot of stuff to, change up, so... Oh, okay, there's... I don't think I can change any of the stats for that here. Customize aspects... Okay, so this is probably more like D&D sort of, making your character, because... I'm trying to remember what these are exactly called, but... You can customize... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could have. Oh, the only problem I have is that I can't see the, what those are. No, that's actually kind of interesting having the options. Okay, let's, yeah, I guess we can go for... I guess it doesn't really matter too much. So we'll have the Future Warrior of the Bookish Hothead, the Future Hunter with Compassion Poet, and Future Mystic with Decisive Romantic. And we'll just hop in and... Yeah, so it takes a bit of time to pull this together, get ready. The way I've seen this, I really like how it's done. It's almost, again, tabletop-style, 2D... almost think of it... I guess sort of like Paper Mario meets XCOM in a way might be a good way to kind of put it. Okay, so this book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold, I'm stuck here. I'll write something a wanderer might find, and will he read it by the fire, and will he silently love me? Will he weep? Yes, then this would be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Bothered only by a hole in his sock, a young man named Colwayne takes the seasonal road to the town of Fullbreak. He'll have to avoid Master Art's window. He'll throw another pot at me. I mean, his son had it coming, though, didn't he? Want me to get into a barrel fight? I'll oblige. Simple as that. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part, getting San out of bed. She'll probably be sitting up, blanket wrapped, staring out the window, gnawing a mouthful of old biscuit and telling me to consider to reckon with the... That's smoke. Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Colwyn hurries towards town, thinking of San, a young woman who he's known since boyhood. Oh, so there looks like there's some choose-your-own stuff as well. So there's a rivalry. Watch me worry, she's fine. So you can choose plus to rivalry, friendship, or romance. I think we'll just go for friendship. San, you alright? I'll get you out. Just make a little noise. Instructing mission. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so there's going to be a mix of, again, D&D style RPG, and this is kind of what I was trying to get to for how it's laid out for combat or in battle, stuff like this. So hero has an action left, no more actions if they do that. So hero can do a single move, which takes one action, or a double move, which takes both actions. All heroes get to take their turns in any order, and then all enemies take theirs. So that's one right there, and then this will be the other one. And then I guess that's kind of like the turn ends automatically for us. So there is the extinguish button. Okay, yeah, so I do like this. This is going to be pretty neat to try playing and seeing how it's done. House still standing, at least. San, open up! You have help out here. He doesn't know. Why is no one? The door unlocks. San shoves it open. Hey, do you not smell the... I smell the smoke. Get inside. Your boat? Yeah. There's things in the streets. You didn't see any? Like, monsters. I don't know. I've got one trapped behind the house. They just rampaged all of a sudden? Why not kill it? Right, so here, I've got some tools around. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off. Oh, okay, so we can go for a pitchfork. Well, I'd like to keep this creature at arm's length. If it breaks stones, it'll break bones. Or this is for cooking. Why'd I grab this? I mean, when in doubt, the frying pan always comes through in interesting situations, so I'm sure we can shut it up, whatever it is. Just be ready when you open that door. So, foe cards. This is a row. Who's thrown softly around beneath it, it runs staggering, bellowing its agony. Okay, it says I could attack scenery, so... Okay, no, only, I guess... You know, I'm going to finish there. Objectives listed in the top bar, hover over to get more details. Oh, I wanted him to be the one to do it, but I think I've got to have her out and... Oh, actually, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so walling. Reduce damage. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reducing coming damage for 1 and does not stack. So I'll put... Yeah, let's get him front there. And here comes... Or I thought there it would be. Actually, I'm kind of curious now. If I shoot through the fire... Okay, no, it doesn't seem like that did anything, but we'll get there. Actually, no, we'll just wait there, because if it... Oh, see, I was kind of hoping it would have tried charging right through the fire. There we go, though. I think... Yeah, there's the row taken down. I gotta admit, I really like how this is starting off. Is now a greenhorn warrior. Warriors like Colwyn are built hardy, enduring, with natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. So there's Thundering Challenge. Once per combat, as a swift action, Colwyn frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. Stalwart. As a swift action, Colwyn can enable Disable Stalwart, which gains +3 armor and warding, but reduces his speed by half. Or Engage. As a swift action, Colwyn engages a foe, forcing it to attack him. Colwyn must stay in range and maintain clear line of sight, +1 armor per in range. I'm kind of leaning to engage. That way I can make him sort of like the tank where San here... Hunters like San thrive in the wild, surviving through stealth and peerless archery. They master their surroundings and bring down large quarry. Flash Cone. Once per combat, San throws a Flash Cone that blinds enemies, deals 0 magic damage. If throw an ally, they will be hidden. Thornfang. Once per turn, San's refunded an action point after a melee kill. Or Rogue. Every time San kills an enemy, she enters Grey Plane for free. I'm guessing that kind of means like stealth? I think I'll go for Flash Cone, because I think the blinding could be good to have out. Okay, so Sash of Chivalry, 0.5 armor. I guess we'll give that to Cole Wayne, because he's going to be the tank. Okay. What kind of suffering did that poor beast endure? At least it's done. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control, damaging as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris, some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. We should go. Loctana is alone, which isn't necessarily worrying, but just, anyway, a promise is a promise. Loctana? She's at the Rune Tower by now. It's a long way. Can we leave the town a mess? Others will take care of it, but Loctana will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. I can feel that analogy. It's unpleasant. Huh? Yeah. Anyways, I just think... We said we'd meet her. We should. The tower in the hills. You've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Colwayne and Sand follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. So, rivalry, friendship, or romance? I like that you get to add these little twists in just to flesh out your own characters with the story. I think I'm going to go for more friendship first. Just get everybody same page-ish. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Loctana longer than I have. She's pretty capable, I feel like. Oh, yeah, Loctana's a little too wide-eyed and trusting, maybe, but she doesn't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things do tend to happen around her, but I'd say she's probably up there now. Figuring things out. Okay. Scouting. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click an unscouted tile to show the scout action. So I guess click... There we go. 10 days or 13 days. Oh, okay, this is just a way to kind of like take a look in... Oh, actually I should read up on the abilities, which I really should have done before hopping right into things, but... Silk Step, active. With an elusive step, Son slips into Grey Plane. While in Grey Plane, she is hidden to enemies and her attacks ignore armor. That's actually pretty good. And... Okay, looks like those are just the same sort of... Oh, I see. Kind of like breaks down what each means for things. Okay. Yeah, let's go over there. Scout it. And you can see how long it takes too. Like year 1, day 24. The previous night. The tower where Loctana had arranged to meet Colwayne and Sand is a place she often used to escape as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. Now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive, better have a plan if that beast breaks through. What do you think, beast? Yeah, I'm not going to try the sound effects because I'm going to just enjoy the story first. I don't know if I'd add or take away from it. Will my friends swoop in and save me, or am I not pretty enough? The tower has outlived generations. Weathered and sagging, it defends nothing now, not even from rain. As the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Loctana bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than Slender Spine suggests. Wildermyth. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. Circles of the ancients. This wild nonsense. How woodcutter can read the rings inside old trees to find the exact moment a grove began calling itself a forest. Chant of the soil. Lacks any satisfying action. It's told through the mind of a blind, deaf tea grower. Her nose is so sharp she learns the song of the scented earth, and so avoids slaying worms with her shovel. Papa Fullbreak's horn. Spins the yarn of a father who drank so much and laughed so freely that he grew a beautiful spiral horn. His children were very proud. Loctana reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Yes, then this would be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, Logtana writes, words are ready, elements have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings, they've kept through her body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial, now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Logtana's head. Subsides. I made it to morning? She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before a luminous script, empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Spoon or staff? She pulls a spoon from her pocket, or she slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy, has a palm-loving twist. I'm going to go for the staff. Frying pan you can get away with, because, I mean, it's metal, it's going to hurt a lot, but a wooden spoon ain't much compared to a staff, in my opinion. Well, Beast, it's time. I'm getting out of here. And now we're back into another battle of sorts. So, new one, the Rager. It charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. Okay, so I can't really see anything. I was going to see if there's a way to, like, open stuff up, but it doesn't look like I have... Oh, actually, could I... Ah, so I can actually use that to see through things. Interfuse with an object and use the object to attack. Oh. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effects and abilities. Many of these let you use the scenery to damage enemies. So I have constrict, withdraw, just basic attack, or extinguish the lamp. So if constrict, a serpent of animated fabric wraps around an enemy, hobbling it and squeezing away its life. Can I actually... Yeah, I actually have the range for that. Cool. No. That went much faster than I was expecting it to. Okay. So Logtana has grown stronger. As a mystic, Logtana has acquired the knack for interfusing her spirit with earthly things, drawing on these monsters to enact formidable magics. So I wonder if this is like your total amount of levels you can have per character. And each one will give you, like, something you can pick. So Naturalist gives you Vine Wrench. Upon interfusing with a tree, enter Grey Plane. Earth Scribe, allies may wall with infused objects. Stone passive grants extra armor, warding, and health, or temporary health. Active is Rock Shield, Bone Wall, or Vigor Flow. For each interfused object, Logtana's physical attacks gain +2 damage, and infused objects take 1 damage whenever physical attack is used. I think I'll go for Naturalist for her. And yeah, might as well have her equipped with that. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. The Logtana moves quietly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist, cool wind soothes her tired eyes. It's still the same world. She closes the tower door, gentle, to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did. Right, tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's born with that might blossom in her life when she needs them? Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Plenty of heroes happen that way. Logtana. Of course, this means I've got some new responsibilities suddenly. First one's maybe to figure out my limits. Logtana, you alright there? Hey, Logtana, something happened? Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry, I just had the weirdest night and day, and Colwyn and I only barely made it. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's full break. It burned? Ooh. Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure, we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. Okay, so there was that done. Assault Ringseed Post. Sites. You've discovered a new site. It's still under enemy control, though. Click on the banner to assault it. Okay, so 0 days away. Yeah, Sand took a little bit of damage from the first one, but we'll head off and see. I'm sick of talking, I'm going in. Don't follow me if you're scared. Oh, we're going back in the tower. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Fullbreak. Letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Unless you really are scared, let's just pick a plan and go with it. Sure, well... Back at my house is pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you, or I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. Let's go for courage. Let's actually get some beating in on these things. Okay, so combat modifiers. Courage, all heroes, +2 damage / potency for 3 turns. So we have the Raccoon 1, scrambling through shadows as barbed appendages eagerly twitch, and the Row 1, who's thrown sloppily around beneath it, runs staggering below its agony. So action points. Every hero starts with 2 action points every turn. Different abilities have different costs. Single action ends turn, requires 1 action point, ends hero's turn. Okay. Single action just costs 1 action point, swift action. Free once per turn. After a swift action is used, that hero's swift actions become single actions. And free action costs no action points. The action points of your selected hero are shown on top and bottom left. Okay, so we have her to start with. Okay, so I can move the camera a little more freely. I interfuse... You know what? I'm going to have her open the door there. And in... Okay, no, I want to interfuse with the bookshelf, see if that reveals anything. Okay, nothing yet. I don't want to get anybody too ahead aside from our main tank guy here. Okay, so I don't think there's anything, like, around here quite yet. And we'll open that door up. Okay, don't see anybody else yet. Kind of a bit eerie. Okay, so... Let's interfuse with the lamp. Okay, actually, never mind. There's nobody in there. This doesn't seem like it, so maybe they're up further in the tower. Yeah, see... Okay, so I think it's because... Oh, actually, no, I can switch who does... Oh, okay, here they are. Now it's got to slam off there. Can I interfuse? See, I don't think I can actually... Yeah, I can't do that, so I have to withdraw from that one. Then I can interfuse here. Okay, she's used up hers. Oh, I can actually attack like this. Okay, there we go. That's dealt with. Now the row. Yeah, frying pan for the win. Okay. So let's get that in. And it does have a bit of knockback. Ooh, barrage. Tools torn, deadly, whirling. Ooh, actually, you know what? No, let's not use that. Maybe we'll try... Select the focus, but... Oh, okay, so I don't think it actually... I can use Splinter Blast there. What if I withdraw from that? Now I can... Oh, no, not Barrage. Okay, the interfuse is a little interesting to try to learn. But I think I'm sort of understanding it. Okay, here's another victory. Okay, so Bear Strength Necklace, bonus damage 0.7. I kind of feel like that might be good on Coldwain. Yeah, we'll give it to him because we'll have him the big bear tank of sorts. Last misshapen creature folds his bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. Their calm exit to death is the most haunting thing. It feels like they're suffering. Sick. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. They'll be working on this place forever, I'm telling you. I always knew this morning would rise, when I'd gaze in the sky and see a destiny for myself, a destiny to inspire song. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land, we'll fight. People need us, we'll give ourselves a name. and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Name the company, so... Reese's Lambs, Mayor's Fury, maybe the Empire of the Obsidian Enchanter, or your own name. God, none of these are that great. I guess maybe we'll do Mayor's Fury. Kind of goes with the party there. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant, heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of Mayor's Fury. Be remembered. The enemies improve their strategies after every fight, so now Gorgon Rager 1. New cards add to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. Okay. So those are... Okay, so we have Deepists, Draven, not present in this game, Gorgons, Orthogi, and Thrixel. And these are what we have so far for what we might run up to. So Woken and Woken Slingers, Thoreau, Raccoon, and Rager, Spectix, Sommelier, the Thrusk, and the Dweaver. Tutorial complete! Get legacy points by taking new sites, spend legacy points to do things like recruit heroes, build stations, or cancel calamities. And securing sites. Once a site is free of any control, you can spend some time to secure it. Secured sites provide resources now and at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear at a town or between chapters. Okay, so I'm going to leave this first episode of Wildermyth here, but I do quite like this. It's a really interesting spin on... It really feels like a tabletop D&D sort of game really realized, like, with the action economy, how the characters are building up, choosing relations and stuff. I'm looking very forward to this, so we'll see if you guys like kind of like a storytelling experience through this, and we'll try it out for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, see what the input is, and if you guys do want something else, or it doesn't really do that well, I can always see about making this more in my own time, but I'm enjoying this so far, and hopefully I'll see you guys in future episodes. If you have any if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.